2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again, Wilson. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They have the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Again, Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
To John Ross.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First down, Colts.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. That's out to his running back, Fournette. Wilson, a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
A gain of 5.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd down, Wilson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. When was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the
field. They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
To kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. He gets it complete to Jackson. The 30, the 20,
it's
10.
Let's dominate.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Deshaun Jackson, 85 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there. And that'll bring up second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action with Jackson. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Play action. It's Jackson going up top for Miller. This is caught at the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Scotty Miller, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Texans have taken the lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And the Colts.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them.
They get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
On second and 11 now. Wilson got a man. It's Patterson complete. They can't tackle him. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Colts.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Texans 14, Colts 7.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got this to his running back, Ty Montgomery.
Wilson's
give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
On the pickup.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They go play action with Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Throwing again here, Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Deshaun Jackson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
At 14. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
Their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting room.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Bud Dupree. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. After the sack on first down, Jackson under pressure again, and down he goes again. Carlos Dunlap. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52 is the mic.
Play action. Now Jackson. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
The score, Colts 21, Texans 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Under 10, under 10.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Isaiah Coulter, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. A big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the shotgun, Wilson trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Isaiah Coulter, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Intended for
from the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He was able to escape the pocket and get out of bounds. You like the decision-making?
I love the decision-making, and I love the execution because you just know that his eyes were darting all over the place. You know, they talk about keeping your head on a swivel, looking for the danger spots where the hits are going to come from. How about him getting all he could out of that run and then getting out of bounds?
And he told us, look, I'm a rookie. I'm waiting for the game to slow down, but it seems like he's processing things pretty well.
He certainly is. He's slowing the game down himself with his actions.
Quick pass out to Miller. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jonnu Smith with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Buda Baker with a pick. Then he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
After the interception, here's Jackson. Smith catches left side.
Jackson's pass.
That catch good for only a couple. So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Midfield. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side, and this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Isaiah Coulter in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have broken the tie. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Texans 28, Colts 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Hopkins set to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Down by Sean Davis.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
This time, Jackson will throw it. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Texans send the punter out, and surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And it's taken in at the 9. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 28 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. That's out to his running back, Fournette. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 42. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And 8 yards.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Play action. Now Wilson. That's caught by Jackson. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 42 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
That will tie the game, 28 all. Dustin Hopkins.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the
last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. 20.
In your face.
10. Touchdown, Houston. Jonnu Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans have broken the tie. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
At the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
On 1st down, Wilson. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
at the Texans' 42-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 23. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he slings one that's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Here's a give to Fournette. And they'll get him down right about the 20. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35.
That ties the game, 35-35.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
Tackle made at his own.
Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. The Texans on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Back now in Houston. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 3rd down, Jackson. Able to find Harris, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. The offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
Looking here for Smith down. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Jonnu Smith, 58 yards. And the Texans have broken the tie. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Wilson. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Colts first down.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Got a man open, it's Ross. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Wilson gets rid of it quickly. Past the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Complete.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
31 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Wilson's
No gain, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
And you know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2-yard line.
Supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Leonard Fournette, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Is good.
And his kick is right through.
At 42-all. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Check 26, check 26.
Now a give to Taylor. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Carrier. Sheldon Richardson on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Play action. Now Jackson looking deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Albert O with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans have broken the tie. And he'll bang that one through.
Good. Makes the score Texans 49.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Play action. It's Wilson. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So they decline it, and they choose to not give him that down back.
And I think that's the key to everything there. They didn't give up any yardage even on the completed pass. Don't give them an extra down in order to try and pick up a first.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Now Wilson on 2nd down. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Back to throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. That man again, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Wilson to throw. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Wilson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Come on.
Picked off at the 18. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
After the interception, here's Wilson. A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Wilson's pass intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Jackson. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Today's final score, Texans 49.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.